Hey YouTube comic community, it's Jimmy the Geek Aficionado, and I want to welcome you all back to the Grail run. If this is your first time joining us, what I'm trying to accomplish is procuring 60 Grail level comic books in 60 months. Had a pretty good start at this so far, so we're going to keep things rolling. If you want to find out more about what books it is that I'm hunting, there's a video on my channel page that you can take a look at that gives all of the books that we're looking for. This time, well, let me just say this. I started off this particular event, I think is what we're going to call it, where one of the books on my list, a local broker has, and when I went there for particular other business and left there with the knowledge that he had a couple of the books on my list, I started kind of brainstorming, okay, what can I actually move, right? Because I've made some moves lately, as you've seen in some of the other videos, where I've been pulling a lot of my larger key issue books and selling them, particularly ones that I have duplicates of or I've been able to, find again for not as much money, right? But the sum total of selling those books is helping me to get these. Anyway, I'm looking through my catalog and trying to figure out, hey, what do I have that I could possibly move in order to get these books? And what I found was that one book that I have, this pretty large book, large in terms of value and actually the grade as well, isn't as easy to move as you would think, not without, potentially going to an auction house and selling it that way. So I tried to sell that book on the side, through the community. I tried selling it through Instagram, posted it on eBay. No bites in those areas. I also didn't want to pay a lot in the fees that are involved in that. Quite frankly, I didn't want the reporting to the IRS as well. But we're going to keep that on the down low, right? Anyhow, so I reached out to another member of the community that I work with a lot, and he recommended that try to move it to somebody he knows that's looking for an upgrade. Somebody had reached out to him and said, hey, look at this book. And he knew me, so he told him that, hey, maybe we can work a deal. So we sat down and we kind of hammered out a deal, and that's gonna get put together in another video. And I'm not trying to make this long-winded, but I kind of want to give an idea of where this went. What it actually worked out being is kind of a three-way hustle on this book. So ideally what happened is that the new buyer who wanted my book got my book. I got a book I got two books from him. I got a replacement in a lower grade and another book that I felt I could either upgrade or just flip and make the money back and some cash. And I got a book from another friend of ours. His name's CGCOmics, and he had gotten this book this last year in 2021, and I had been wanting this book, but the price has just been going through the roof. And if you've seen the thumbnail, you probably have an idea. It's Fantastic Four #5, and it's the first appearance of Dr. Doom, probably the ultimate Marvel villain in all of comics. He got his start early in the Fantastic Four series. He's been a significant antagonist to not just the Fantastic Four, but everybody in the Marvel Universe as well. This is a great looking copy, especially for being a 3.0. The biggest detractor here is this piece that's missing out of the bottom of the front cover. However, it is full. It is unrestored, and it's a great presenting copy that I can add to my collection and scratch off of my list. But as I said, there's going to be a lot more information about this particular trade deal, because I think it's important for the community to see what's capable out there, what's possible, other than just straight sales deals. Particularly if you have big books that you want to move. And as I said, this gentleman wanted to upgrade his book. So I got his lower grade version, which was an 8.0, still not that lower grade. My intent was to sell it and get an even lower grade copy of the book, but that 8.0 actually is a linear match for the next one in the set. So I'm having a lot of difficulty actually letting go of this book, even if it's making it difficult for me to acquire the other Grail that this whole thing started for, which is an Amazing Spider-Man #1. So I have that to look forward to. Hopefully I'll take care of it and I'll get that completed. But I want to thank you for click and play on the video. I hope you enjoyed this this long story for what is an incredible book. It'll be difficult for me to kind of put numbers down on something like this, but I'll do what I can so you can kind of get an idea of what the costing for that book came from. I'm sure anybody can go and take a look at what the current value is for it and know about what the value of that book actually is, because I paid fair market for it is part of the deal. But that said, thank you again for click and play. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Click the thumbs up if you did. Want to ask you to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell. We have content coming out 3 times a week, and we hope to see you again soon. Thanks.